So what you see is what you get.
To anyone playing CS2 right now, it is clear that the new sub-tick system has been disappointing at best. But why is it not working? I'm not an expert, but let me show you how I understand it. Compared to CSGO, the new sub-tick system checks way more often with the server for the newest information, so that way there are no wrong displays. But all that back and forth from the server makes the game feel unresponsive. You sometimes get killed even though the enemy is behind the corner. The truth is the same for everyone, but the truth lays in the past. The server doesn't want to display something wrong, so it rather displays it later. In CSGO, the game was more client-sided, so there isn't as much back and forth with the server, which led to the occasional wrong display. After a lot of feedback on the sub-tick system, Valve decided to change it, so now you can choose between which display type you want. More client-sided like in CSGO, or more server-sided like CS2. But activating the client-sided display doesn't feel as good as it did in CSGO. Every 10th engagement you have with a player displays something wrong or something that isn't true. I think it is because every player now has a different setting and that messes it up. Covering both bases is not gonna work. Either the CSGO way of doing it or the new CS2 way. I think Valve needs to be honest with himself and say that the new sub-tick system is not working. I think it's also important to remember that CSGO wasn't perfect either. Developing a network for a highly competitive game like Counter-Strike must be really difficult. I love CS2, I think it's basically better than CSGO in every way except the netcode. Can you imagine CS2 with all its improvement and the netcode of CSGO? That would be perfect.